Dude, don't worry about it. It's fine, it'll grow back.
You can't say that, you don't know!
No, I do know. I shaved mine. Mine grew back okay.
Oh!
It's pissed off about the boiler thing. You should see what I did at Advert.
No!
Hi guys, welcome to Rock and Roll Nerds. This is another episode of Chit Chat.
Before we get into our topics this week, we've got a new trailer that's just come up for Game of Thrones Season 5, which we're really looking forward to. Unfortunately, it came up after we finished all our show notes and everything we were doing for this week, so we couldn't talk about it properly this week, but we'll let you know that we will be talking about it in our main topic next week on Chit Chat.
But first up, we've got problems with Rick Flag. Do you have problems with Rick Flag?
I do have problems with Rick Flag.
Okay, what are your problems with Rick Flag?
Well, the problems with Rick Flag is originally they cast the amazing Tom Hardy to play the role, which he accepted, and we were looking forward to seeing that. And then we found out about a week or two ago that he dropped out.
Yeah.
Complications or some shit, they haven't really gone into detail. But the news that added on for this week is that they were eyeing up Jake Gyllenhaal to take on the role instead, and he's also dropped out and said he ain't doing it.
No.
So it's just kind of like, well, who's going to play the leader now? Kind of thing. So we don't know. I thought Jake Gyllenhaal would have been a good fit.
I'll do it.
Oh, yeah, alright. Fine, sticks on Facebook, he'll do it.
I'll be your Rick Flag with my weird bendy thumb.
So yeah, we don't know who's going to be playing it yet, but we just thought let you know that it's all up in the air at the moment. But
So, watch this space, because no doubt, we'll find out, you'll find out, and then we'll find out.
yeah, and you'll
And
probably
we'll
know.
let you know
yeah,
again.
You'll probably know before we do.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our problems with Rick Flag. Next up, local acts. We haven't done this for a little while, I don't think. So,
No, we haven't.
because there's obviously January, it's a bit of a dead month usually for gigs and stuff like that, which is understandable. People have, no money. I mean, there are.
It's cold outside.
It is cold outside. And, yeah, there have been a few gigs knocking about, but nothing that we've really managed to cram into our local acts bit. So, for this coming week, on Thursday, the 5th of February, is J&C Blues. Now, they're an acoustic duo. One of them happens to be my father.
The lovely Colin Mills.
Yeah. So him and Jim Palmer, brilliant musicians, well, both brilliant musicians, if I do say so myself. They're playing their acoustic duo, like I said, blues rock sort of thing, acoustic stuff, which is pretty cool, which I'm hoping to go down and have a look at. But that's on Thursday, the 5th of February at Quigley's in Rugby, the Irish bar. It's very good.
It's a cool
We like
bar.
that.
We like that bar.
Yeah. Followed by, on Friday, 6th of February, is Pandemonia. Well, it's Pandas, they call it Pandas, but it was originally called Pandemonia.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Something like
I think they're bringing it back.
I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, Panda. Panda's Black and White Ball. Now, this was scheduled for New Year's Eve.
Yes, at the Vault.
But unfortunately, on the day of New Year's Eve, a pipe exploded, so everything got flooded. So they've moved it now to celebrate New Year's Eve on the 6th of February. Which I think is great.
Fair enough. It's like, if you can't do it on New Year's Eve, do it another day.
Yeah, usually the 6th of February. Oh well, I'm sure there's someplace, some people who celebrate New Year's Eve in February, are they?
I don't know. When's the Chinese New Year?
I don't know. Very uncultured over
Those
there.
have been asleep throughout December, hibernating.
That's what I've been doing. Anyway, so that's 6th February at the Vault in Rugby. So go along to that. I think tickets are still available. I'm honestly not too sure, but if you go to the Vault's Facebook, you can find out.
I think anybody that's booked tickets as well can use them to get in.
Indeed.
I think.
Right. Next up, on the 8th of February, is Spitfire at the Black Horse in Exhall. Exhale.
Hall.
Exhall. I'm saying Exhall. Let's stick with Exhall. But Spitfire, find them on Facebook as well. Again, my dad, he gets about it a bit. But it's his covers band. It's like classic rock and metal covers. So it's like Motley Crue, Motorhead, bit of Wild Hearts in there as well.
Sabbath. Yeah.
AC/DC. So yeah, that's on the 8th of February in Exhall.
Hall.
Next up, there's a rumour going around now for the Star Wars spin-off films that they're doing, which I'm not really too massively known about. Well, I didn't really know sort of thing. I knew bits and bobs about it, like spin-offs and stuff, but I didn't really know massively what they were doing with it. But
They're quite secretive with it at the moment.
they are.
They're signing directors and letting us know who the directors are, but they're not saying exactly what the spin-offs are for, except for this is one they might be releasing.
Well, there you go. But yeah, apparently there's a spin-off one for Han Solo. I'm taking it in his younger years.
I hope so, like the Kessel Run years.
Yeah, so that'd be pretty good. But they're rumoured that Arron Paul, famous for his Breaking Bad appearance.
As Jesse.
That's Jesse. Hey, Mr. White! Yeah, bitch! Yeah, bitch! And all that. Now, personally, I don't know if I could see him making a good Han Solo. I don't know. I might be wrong. You know, I've only really seen him in Breaking Bad, so I don't want to like just discredit his acting. I'm sure he could probably do a brilliant job of it, but from what I know, from what I've seen, I really can't see it working. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Knock it out of the park!
I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm not saying that he can't do it, but I'm not saying that he can do it, because it's a very different role. You know what I mean? Because the Jesse Pinkman is such a unique role. You know what I mean? And I mean, I've heard that people mention that he was really good in Need for Speed, which I haven't seen. But everyone says he was really good in it, and he starred in that, I think. So it proves that he can take a leading role. So a Star Wars role as one of the biggest characters in the Star Wars universe is a really big helm, but if he can knock it out of the park, then he'll be a household name.
Oh yeah, totally.
Even more than he is now.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, he's got good acting chops, so if he can mould himself into this Harrison Ford, Han Solo kind of character, then I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do with it. I'm looking forward to seeing, hopefully, like I say, it's going to be a prequel, obviously, because of his age. Hopefully it'll be like the Kessel Run years, and when he meets Chewie, and how he forms his rivalry with Boba Fett. That I would like to see.
Yeah.
I think if they do it, and they do it well, like I said, they're picking good people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're thinking very carefully. They're not just thinking, let's just get an actor in and do this. They're thinking, let's get some good ones and try and make this as big and bad as possible.
Good. So fingers crossed, all works out well.
Yeah,
and it turns out to be a true rumour. But at the moment, like we said, it's just speculation.
Absolutely.
But we'll find out.
Okay, so new news this week.
New news.
They've announced 3 cast members for the new X-Men Apocalypse film. Now, they basically decided that the X-Men Apocalypse is going to centre on the younger cast, and the older cast are basically, they've waved them into the sunset with Days of Future Past kind of thing. They're done now, apart from Wolverine, obviously, because that's the only role that Hugh Jackman can land at the moment. But they decided to go with X-Men Apocalypse with the younger cast, which means they've recast Storm, Jean Grey and Cyclops as younger versions. And I've got a little list here, because I don't want to be looking down.
Everything.
So yeah, playing Storm is a girl called Alexandra Shipp, which I don't really know her very well, but she's been in quite a few TV shows, but I don't really know her that well.
I recognise the name.
Yeah, I know her face, but like I said, we can't really say what her acting jobs is like when we haven't seen her play yet. But yeah, they cast her as Storm, which we're looking forward to. They've cast Ty Sheridan as Cyclops. Ty Sheridan, I can't remember what he's been in, but apparently it was a TV show where he's proper groundbreaking work. So they picked a really good actor with that. But the one we really like the most is who they cast for Jean Grey, which is Sophie Turner. Now, if you don't know who Sophie Turner is,
get out.
Get out. She's in Game of Thrones.
Sansa Stark.
Sansa Stark.
The lovely Sansa Stark.
Yes, and at the start of Game of Thrones, I wasn't too sure about her character. But in the season 3 throughout season 4, she's really become this kind of just a better character, I think, just darker and a little bit more edgy. So I'm looking forward to having her as Jean Grey. I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do with that role, because she can play the sweet, innocent Jean Grey, but she's got that edge where she could play the Phoenix as well.
Yeah.
If they decide to go with that as part of the character. So she's got both sides that I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. So I'd say with the other 2, we don't know too much about them, but we know Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones, and we know that she's a good actor. So again, Fox are picking some good actors at the moment.
So yeah. So that's that one. Alright guys, next up, recently released this week, was the trailer for Ted 2.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I love the first one. I thought it was great.
Brilliant film.
Just, you know, it was Seth MacFarlane's first film, from what I know of anyway.
Yeah,
first, like, big major film sort of thing. We're Family Guy fans as well, and it's just like great the fact that he managed to get his Family Guy style humour
into it.
So that's fantastic. But the trailer for Ted 2. Now, there's a lot of mixed reactions to it, I guess. You know, like my reaction to it was, yeah, looking forward to that. But also, are they just like bashing the crap out of this now?
Yeah, that was where I was with it.
It's kind of like, And also the fact that like Mila Kunis doesn't look like she's in it.
No.
She wasn't in the trailer anyway.
I hope she is.
Yeah, we like Mila Kunis.
Yeah, we do.
And I think she played a good character in it as well.
Yeah,
and she was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was funny. She was really good with it. And she's one of the few women that can get really close to the mark and work.
But, yeah, so it's one of them we're going to have to wait and see, I think. But for the trailer, I'm still going to go watch it. But I'm still sort of in that sort of, Because I watched Million Ways to Die in the West. And,
Yeah, I watched half of it and I got bored.
Yeah.
A lot of people have said it's just...
Yeah, it's a bit sort of... You see what he was doing with it, and there were a few funny things in it, but it's like...
Yeah, it wasn't enough.
Yeah, it was... But, Ted 2 trailer, we've got Morgan Freeman in there. From what I remember.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
There's a couple of other guys that are in it, and it's like... Okay, fair enough, you've got a big cast, but are you doing that to try and make up for a shit storyline?
Yeah, that's what... Because obviously he did that with... There's on the West, a lot of good cast members like Liam Neeson and Charlize Theron.
Yeah, it's just kind of like...
But hopefully Ted and Mark Wahlberg's character will still hold the story because their relationship's really good.
Yeah, we like the relationship together. It's cool. It's just like best buds, which is meant to be.
Thunder buddies.
Thunder buddies.
Yeah, I like the trailer. It was quite fun. It's got that same flavour as the other film, but again, there's only so much they can put out in a trailer because all trailers, unless it says red band trailer, when it's only for certain audiences, the other ones have to be applicable for everyone to be able to watch. So obviously we've been very close to the mark Family Guy kind of comedy. You can't put shits, fucks and really close to the mark kind of stuff in a trailer. So we only get certain, like the lighter stuff. I bet you any money that semen scene, you probably get a scene where you actually see him underneath the semen.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I can imagine that happening, but you can't see that in the trailer because it has to be for everyone. So that's the only problem where we're like that with the trailer. We're looking forward to it. It looks funny.
It's too light-hearted at the moment.
But we'll see what happens. Yeah, it does look funny. I mean, the story is a bit weird, but that might just hopefully be just a back thing to the comedy, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, basically, Ted gets married by the looks of it, and then he wants a kid, and he needs a sperm donor. Yeah. So he asks his mate.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's he can't have hookers in the flat anymore because he's married. You know what I mean?
Do the shit on the floor.
A shit on the floor. So I don't know whether they've lost certain potential hilarious moments by marrying him.
Yeah. We'll see how it works.
Yeah.
Let's see anything we can do.
We're looking forward to it either way. Seth MacFarlane's hilarious, so hopefully he'll make up for his mistake on Million Ways to Die in the West and knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
We'll be on to our main topic in a minute, but first a word from our sponsor.
Hello, I'm Phil from Phil and Bob's Bits and Bob's Limited. We got another special deal for you today.
Buy a shirt from us, buy a shirt from him, buy a shirt from me. You buy one, you get one free. Get this shit. I go around in my underwear. I like biscuits. Get this shit. I'll buy shit off me today. Stop me in the face.
Main topic!
Hi guys, welcome to our main topic this week. We are going to be telling you what we thought of the Fantastic Four trailer for the brand new reboot that looks alright, doesn't show much.
No, it looks standard superhero
teaser
sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, in a world,
one
day you'll have to decide.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Whether you win or lose.
Blah blah blah.
But you will
Sacrifices
win.
will be made.
And you will win because you are the good guys. Dr. Doom will ultimately perish because he's called Dr. Doom. He's an idiot. And apparently he's a blogger in this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Apparently, which is weird because we're blogging right now. But apparently Dr. Doom is some kind of famous blogger as part of his persona.
Wow.
I don't know how that's...
Really scraping the barrel.
I don't know. It's just like, but the only thing I can say for it is that it does look a lot more grounded and a lot more. I don't know really, but I think it just looks better than the last films we got. Because the other two, they were just a bit too stupid and just didn't work. The first one was, and then you see the trailers for the Silver Surfer one, and you kind of go, right, Silver Surfer is in it. This is going to be awesome. And then it's mentioned that Galactus is going to be in it as well, and it ends up being shit.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer's kind of like, Galactus, you don't even see him technically. He's just a whiff of cloud eating up planets. You never actually see him.
Yeah.
So that's just, that sucked. So those films didn't work. But the trailer, from what it showed, it didn't show much. It showed their powers piece by piece a little bit, and then it showed all four of them at the end. Didn't really show Doctor Doom at all. So it's, the one thing I will say, though, the graphics for the thing look pretty good.
Yeah.
They look pretty cool. And
You didn't really see much of that, though.
No, you didn't see much of it, but it looked...
It looks more of a rock than a rock person.
Yeah, that's the problem with the old one. It's like, yeah, I understand you want to do prosthetics and like practical effects, and that's fine. But with the thing, it didn't work. It looked a bit too comical.
I think that's just the way they went with it, really, wasn't it? Like for those, they just went for a comical.
Yeah, it's kind of light-hearted, but it was more slapstick than they wanted it to be. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Most likely.
But yeah, the trailer looked cool. It basically showed bits and bobs of how the story might work out. I think it's obviously going to go for the same thing. They're all scientists, and they all get hit by these cosmic rays and give them separate powers. And then obviously they go to war against Doctor Doom. That's basically it.
Yeah.
But
By the looks of it.
yeah. So what did you think of it?
Like I say, just standard superhero movie trailer. You know, it's just here's four brilliant scientists, but they're all about 17.
Yeah, that's the one thing I did. The one thing I don't like is a blog I watch on thing called AMC Movie Talk, and the guy on there, John Camper, he mentions it all the time. He's annoyed at the fact that it's fucking Muppet babies. You know what I mean? It's like I'm sorry, but you can't be a well-renowned scientist at 18.
No.
It's not possible. It's like you
I'm sure there are some very clever 18-year-olds out there.
but not enough to be something to do with cosmic rays and all that kind of.
You never know. There probably is, but it's just the fact that they don't look like that.
Yeah, it's just they're not good looking.
Well, no, that's harsh. But right, we're not making our point properly here, but.
It seems like they should be a little bit more seasoned. They
Yeah.
should be in their late 20s at least.
Yeah, exactly. They just seem like they just got out of high school.
Yeah, I went straight from Cambridge.
Straight to Cambridge, to space. Now I'm a superhero.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Life is perfect.
Yeah, it was amazing, except for the guy that plays the Thing because he looks like a monster, which is Jamie Bell, which I'm fine with. That's one of the main cast people I'm fine with.
Okay.
You don't know who Jamie Bell is, do you?
Yeah.
Billy Elliot.
Oh, him.
Yes.
Ah.
And he plays in The Jumper as well.
Yeah.
And then he's in King Kong as well.
Yeah.
He's in that Green Day video.
Yeah.
Good actor. I think he's a really good actor. So yeah, he's playing
A big
the
rock.
Thing. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But still, he's the one I'm looking forward to the most because I know he's a damn good actor. The other three I don't know. The Human Torch, the black dude, is Michael B. Jordan. Everyone raves about him, saying that he's good, but I've not seen him in anything. Which is weird because what's her name? Invisible Woman, Invisible Girl, and Human Torch are brother and sister. So who's adopted?
Oh. Yeah.
Because it's not like he's half caste or she's half caste. He's black and she's white. So one of them must have to have been adopted in this storyline.
Yeah, maybe. Or.
I would have thought.
Yeah. Same
I kind of
dad.
hope it's her.
Same dad, different mum.
Maybe.
Same mum, different dad.
I can't. If it is adoption, I hope it's her. Just to play on it a bit more, because basically to kind of say that it doesn't matter what colour you are, you can still play a good role. Because Human Torch has never been black before, but it proves that it doesn't matter what colour you are, you can still play a damn good role, and I'm hoping that that is the case.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so we enjoyed that. It was alright, but we're hoping to see more in the next trailer. Because it really was just a teaser trailer. It didn't show a lot. It just showed the kind of feel for it.
Yeah.
That was about it, really.
Just to me, it just seemed, look, superhero movie.
Yeah.
Again, more sort of thing. It's great. Give us more though.
Yeah, give us a little bit more. Yeah. I mean, look at the Age of Ultron trailer. The first one, that was a teaser trailer. Showed you loads. Absolutely loads of it. And that's the thing. I mean, I know it's a teaser trailer. You're not meant to show too much on a teaser trailer, but show us enough to at the end of it you go, oh God, I'm so looking forward to this. But at this, it was kind of like, see what the next trailer brings.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, it's got potential.
It's got potential.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
So yes, that is all of our stuff for this week on Chit Chat.
Hope you had a good time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments, email us. Twitter is back up and running.
Yeah.
We're all good with that. Find us on Facebook as well. And yeah, just
have a good time.
Keep it nerdy.
Cheers.
Hi guys, thank you very much for watching. Please remember, if you like that, don't forget to like and subscribe down the bottom there. Also, if you want to see another Chit Chat, click here. If you want to see another top 10 or a review, click here. And also, have a look for us on Facebook. Thanks guys.